Welcome back to Tech News Thursday, and I'm that tech guy, and I'll be bringing you the latest news and updates on everything tech related. Let's get started. For starters, Apple has officially announced a new update to the iOS 17.4, the iOS 17.5. And this iOS 17.5 doesn't really get much features, but although it does have some new useful features. For example, it notifies you whenever you are being tracked by a third-party tracker. It gives you a notification immediately without any effort. Just immediately, very fast. And this will tell you that you are being tracked by a third-party tracker. And not just that, you are also now privileged to download from third-party websites and not just restricted to the App Store anymore. So it's more like an Android device, although this is a feature restricted to those people living in the EU only. And moving on, they also updated Apple News Plus. For those of you who are subscribed to Apple News Plus, you now get an offline mode, so you don't have to be online anymore to use Apple News. Like if you save particular news to Apple News offline, you'll see how that works if you're subscribed to Apple News Plus. And also there's a new repair mode. And lastly, they also give you new Pride wallpapers to celebrate the LGBTQ+. And aside that, that's pretty much it for the iOS 17.5. Those of you who have the iPhone 12 upwards, iPhone 12 Pro Max upwards, you can officially update your devices to the iOS 17.5. Moving on, Intel announced new tech which is about to revolutionize the computer world as we know it. The Intel Thunderbolt Share. What exactly does the Intel Thunderbolt Share do? Well, have you ever wanted to control two computers at once through the same computer and use the other computer to control the other computer? Well, although you've been able to do that for years through screen mirroring and other stuff like that, but the Intel Thunderbolt Share allows you to do this through a USB cable and allows you to do this at 1080p at 60 frames per second with low latency. And not just that, you can also share computer peripherals such as storage devices, your keyboard, your mouse, and even mirror your screen to the other computer. And I repeat, at 1080p 60 frames per second. And not just that, the Intel Thunderbolt Share also allows you to drag and drop files at Thunderbolt speeds. Yes, you heard me, Thunderbolt speeds. Like, it's really amazingly fast. And yeah, I can't wait for this to be officially launched. But for now, we have no idea when this will come to your stores and come to where you live. But for now, all we know is that the Intel Thunderbolt Share is really amazing, and I can't wait to try it out. What do you guys think about the Intel Thunderbolt Share? Let me know in the comment section below. Moving on, Meta is now officially under investigation by the EU once again, and not Meta as a whole, but just Facebook and Instagram. They are currently under investigation by the EU. And what for exactly? They are under investigation by the EU for child addiction and harm. Yes, for child addiction and harm. And the EU claims that Meta isn't doing well enough to prevent minors from accessing inappropriate content on both Facebook and Instagram. And they also claim that the age verification tools they use to try and prevent minors from accessing this content is not really effective. So Meta is currently under investigation by the EU. Well, what do you guys think about it? I'll let you know and I'll keep you guys updated. Just stay tuned and keep on watching Tech News Thursday. And lastly, a new Dell project got leaked. Well, a new Dell laptop known as the Dell XPS 13, the details of this laptop was leaked. And apparently it seems that this laptop will be coming out in 3 different variants, and in which these 3 variants possess 3 different screens. One possesses the FHD Plus screen, another possesses the QHD Plus screen, and lastly, the last one possesses an OLED screen. Well, it's been seen that these 3 laptops will possess the battery life of these 3 laptops will vary. And for the FHD Plus variant, it has up to 13 hours of battery life when web browsing. As for the QHD Plus variant, it has up to 12 hours of battery life when browsing. And lastly, the OLED variant will possess up to 9 hours of battery life when browsing. And apparently also got leaked that the FHD Plus variant will possess up to 29 hours of battery life when using it for media playback. That's a tremendous amount of battery life. Well, what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe and also share this video. Thank you for watching. I'm that tech guy. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.